Australia, Pakistan. A history.
Each year as summer approaches, it brings the promise of another season of Test cricket. And this summer, one of the great rivalries of modern cricket is resumed, Australia and Pakistan. But cricket is more than just a game. At times it transcends the skill, the sweat and even the brute force of sport and becomes a work of art. And there have been many great works of art created and exhibited by Australia and Pakistan. It all started back in 1956 in a one-off test match at Karachi. Both teams brimming with talent. The Australians had Richie Benaud and Neil Harvey. Pakistan boasted Fazal Mahmood and a young Hanif Mohammed. Ian Johnson's boys were humbled in that first test. Fazal took 13 wickets. And like the great works of art, cricket's great moments are placed forever in the gallery of our minds. The cricket ground becomes the canvas, the players are the artists, painting memories with bat and ball. Some we've witnessed and some have been passed down from generation to generation. Many great masterpieces have since joined the gallery. Sarfraz Nawaz taking 9 wickets in one innings at the MCG, including 7 for 1. And Graham Yallop's 268 in 83-84. And who could ever forget that immortal line?
Claude Marsh, Cole Lilly.
Lilly, Greg Chappell and Rod Marsh created their final works in the summer of 83-84. Against Pakistan, they went out on top. The bowler and keeper, each with 355 dismissals, the captain batsman, one of the best. And speaking of the best, need we say more about Javed? 5 centuries and 1 double ton against Australia. From the 70s to the 90s, he was one of the world's best. And the great Imran Khan, who always saved his best for Australia. With 862 runs and 64 wickets, a champion of the game. When Imran was king, Wasim was prince, a fearsome fast bowler and more than handy batsman. In 89-90, a 6-for and a ton. And in that series, another unforgettable moment. The first test and the Australians on top. Pakistan playing for time. Big Merv Hughes decided enough was enough.
Oh, that's hit on the arm. Well, now that's got to be the end of that.
Then in 94, Pakistan's revenge. Despite a century from David Boone and 8 wickets from the Sheikh of Tweed, Shane Warne, Pakistan held on against all the odds for a 1-wicket win. But when we're talking great works of art, none have come greater than those 2 days in October 1998 when Mark Anthony Taylor drew level with the Don, unbeaten on 334 and declaring the innings closed, going down in Australian folklore.
And that's the end of the day's play, with him sitting on 334. Being congratulated by Ricky Ponting, first there by Ijaz Ahmed, by all the Pakistani players.
There have been many other moments frozen in time, works of art we'll never forget. Warne's 7 for 23 in Brisbane, Ian Healy's world record-breaking catch, and of course in England in 1999 when Australia beat Pakistan to win the World Cup. But perhaps the greatest moment these two countries have endured was right here, last time they met at Bellerive Oval in 1999. With 5 wickets down in the second innings, Australia still required 369 runs for victory. The job left to Justin Langer and Adam Gilchrist in just his second test match.
That is it. That is the winning run. The Australians pulled off what I think is one of the finest victories I've ever seen in Test cricket.
In just 2 days, this beautiful ground will come to life. Another chapter about to unfold. And cricket fans will be here, from youngsters to old hands, ready to store new works of art into the gallery of their minds. Because this is history in the making.